Meaningful work. What does that term mean to you? When you hear the term meaningful work, what does that mean to you? What does that sound like to you? That's the topic of tonight. Meaningful work. If you're doing meaningful work, is a great way to overcome procrastination. Doing something that means something. Hopefully, it means something to you. It's meaningful to you. When I think of the term meaningful work, I think of something that's creative, um, something that has come from within that can be useful for others. Something creative. But again, I'm a creative, so that's be my first go-to. But I'm gonna read off a couple definitions of what meaningful means. Okay, meaningful: having meaning, having a serious, important, or useful quality of purpose. Meaningful work is one that contributes to others, the economy, or the world. It can also feel authentic to the individual performing the job. Yeah, so it's the reason why I chose this topic tonight, meaningful work. That feeling of being authentic, something that feels authentic to you, to me. That's the work that draws me, that probably draws everyone in. But I think, to be honest, many may not define their work as meaningful or totally satisfying. I think a lot of us go through life, our whole lives, just doing work, doing what we feel will pay the bills, what we feel will keep the lights on, clothes on, car running. And surely you can say, hey, well, there's meaning to that as well. Being responsible for your obligations in life, there's meaning to that, right? But of course, that's not what we're speaking about tonight. I want to think and look, I want us to look a bit deeper within ourselves. Think about you as an individual. Really, if you were to look in the mirror and you ask yourself, am I doing meaningful work? Now it makes me think, life. Am I doing the work that's life work? Like, am I doing the work that's enhances, enriches life, my life, and those around me? I find that to be meaningful. Ultimately, what this vlog and this podcast, which I'm aiming for, is about is, again, infinite growth and development, meaning we are tapping into a higher power. That higher power is of infinite intelligence. This is how we get this is how we get in touch with infinite growth and development, by digging into ourselves. It's been said many times that the one is in you. The goal is to become one with self. Become one. I'm one who believes that all the answers, everything that we seek, everything that we need is within us. However, we must develop and cultivate all the greatness that we have inside of us. Now, when I say us, I also mean not us as individually, but collectively as well. The answer is in us. But we have to be open to be receptive and allow others to pour into us. That is how I see us tapping into infinite intelligence. This is how we will grow, by allowing others to pour into us, feed us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. This, I feel, is meaningful work for me. Like what I'm doing right now, I am creating. I'm what people refer to as a creative now. I'm creating content creator. But even more than that, if we look even deeper in how I've been thinking about it lately, life is about creating content. Life is about being creative. Life is art. Think about that. Life is art. And I ran across something else I was listening to today. A guy said, art makes you think. Yeah. Of course it does. You know, you look at a painting, you look at, especially something that you quite don't understand immediately. You look at it staring like, wow, what is this? Why did they use the yellows over here? And they, what is that? A tree over there? Is that a rocket? I don't know. You're trying to make sense of things. Some things you may never fully understand why the artist created what he created. But nevertheless, it made you think. And that's how I feel what life is. We are all our own artists. And it's been said we have the free will to create the life we want for ourselves, the art we want for ourselves, the art that we will leave behind for others to remember us. Or not. That all depends on how great of an artist you are, what type of impact you're making with your art, your life, your art, your life, your art. I will be using those terms interchangeably. So as you as an artist, what are you creating? Are you drawing giraffes with yellow crayons, or are you painting 16 chapels? Are you have this Mona Lisa in your mind you want to create, but you are not taking the steps to bring it to the world, to leave it on the canvas for the world to see. That is the meaningful work. That is the meaning. Dare I say, is that the meaning of life is for us to create, for us to be artists and create. We use the term God as the creator. I like to say the creator is God. I am a creator. You are a creator. The question is, how creative are you? How meaningful is the work that you're creating? Something for you to think about.